Medical school bias. Let's talk about how your school background can really impact your future. Hi everyone, I'm Manpreet. I'm one of the presenters here at the Aspiring Medics and a medical student at the University of Birmingham. Today we're going to talk about whether going to a private versus state school can really impact your chances of getting into medical school. Before we get on to talking about whether there is a disparity, let's talk about the different types of schools that there are present in the UK. So we have two types. We have private schools and we have state schools. The private schools are fee paying, so you have to pay in order to enroll, whereas state schools are completely government funded. And these state schools can further be divided into grammar schools and comprehensive schools. Grammar schools are highly selective and they select based off of academic ability, whereas comprehensive schools let you enroll regardless of your grades. So to answer the question, yes, there is disparity. Private school students make up 7% of the UK's student population. However, they make up 24 to 29% of medical school students in the UK. That's a huge overrepresentation. And whilst academic ability does play a role, access, resources, and connections give private school students a huge advantage when it comes to applying to medical school. And in terms of grammar schools, they're not fully state either. Many grammar schools, although they're state funded, they're not always accessible to all. They have very selective entrance exams, and the individuals that do comprise of grammar school students, they come from wealthier backgrounds and have higher rates of tutoring. In practice, they operate much closer to private schools than comprehensive, especially when it comes to medical school preparation, UCAS exam coaching, interview preparation, as well as tailored work experience support as well. So universities are actually aware of this, meaning that they offer something called contextual admissions for students who come from less wealthier backgrounds. So things like whether you needed a free school meal, you come from a less wealthy postcode, or your school's performance isn't that good. And this means that you may get a lower offer. Your medical school application or your interview is weighted a lot more than your grades, for example. And finally, here's the plot twist. Multiple studies shows that state school students actually outperform their private school peers when it comes to final year decile rankings. Why? Possibly because they've had to work harder, adapt more, and show a lot more resilience long before arriving to medical school. So overall, widening participation is improving, but there's still a lot of room for improvement. So if you're from a non-traditional background, you're the first in your family to go to university, you're from a state school, you come from a deprived area, you're part of a big movement. And platforms like the Aspiring Medics and Zero Gravity are all here to support students like you. So use them, and remember, you belong in medicine just as much as anyone else. So please do like this video, subscribe, comment down below to see more content like this in the future.